Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to manage your replens and like replens you've lost, how often you should go back and see if they're worth purchasing again and stuff like that. So before I get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. About 750 hours away from monetizing, and I need another, I think, 72 subscribers to monetize the channel. So we're almost there. So back to the video. So replens is something that I really base my business on. It's like the lifeblood of what I do. You know, every time I go out sourcing, you know, I typically go on a specific route, and I start with Walmart because I have the most replens there. I typically go to 2 Walmart stores before I go anywhere else. Because my route starts at a Walmart, then I go to another plaza that's, I don't know, 2-3 miles up the road, and it has a Walmart and a Ross. You know, so I hit up both of those stores, and then I go to a grocery outlet. Then there's Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Target, all within like a mile of each other, and I hit up those stores. And then on other days, I'll start with Trader Joe's. And then I'll go to a Walmart, Target, Ross. I'll do a different route. And that's how I do my things. Then we have a Walmart on the other side of town, the east side of town, where I'm actually moving to next month. And they got a Walmart, DD's Discount, and a Ross. You know, so I start all my shopping with replens. I want to spend most of my funds on replens because, you know, that's going to be your bread and butter, is you want to have the things that constantly sell. And typically, the prices don't fluctuate too much on like grocery replens. You'll see 3 to 5 people typically selling on like grocery bundles and stuff like that. So you have very consistent sales is the point of replens. And that's why I go there first. I want my consistent stuff before I go to Ross, because Ross has a lot of competition. And people get pretty much the same toys at all the stores, for example. So there's a lot more competition and a lot more chance of prices tanking, you know, which is something we've all dealt with, and it's really frustrating experience when someone tanks the price on a toy. So, you know, I did a video a while back talking about how, you know, prices have just gone up like 10% on like almost every grocery item and throughout the entire Walmart grocery department. And sorry, my son just walked up to me. I lost my train of thought. So anyways, Walmart just raised their prices, and I lost about a dozen replens, which made me want to make this video. That, and I have another replen that I used to sell a couple years ago, and Amazon got on the listing, and they dropped the price to where it wasn't profitable anymore. And after about a year, I decided to look into it again, because I've lost replens, so now I need to replenish my replens so I get back to my normal flow of operating. So I decided to go back and look into it, and I made about $100 in the last week and a half or so profit off this replen. You know, that's not counting shipping because it's actually a really heavy item, weighs like 5 pounds. So anyways, I went through Walmart this weekend. I did a ton of sourcing, and there's one item. It's like a condensed milk that I was selling off and on, because this one, the price does fluctuate. It has 30 people typically on it, which is more than I usually deal with in grocery. But it's a multiple pack of a condensed milk. So the price had dropped right around when Walmart increased its price. Each bundle, I think my cost went up like almost 50 cents, 55 cents. I can't remember off the top of my head. Because it went from like, I think, $1.98 to $2.28 each or something. I can't remember exactly, but 40, 50 cents, something like that. So I went back and I checked it out again, you know, hoping that, you know, if the price went up everywhere, then other people will hopefully raise their prices up, so then I can go back to selling it again. And sure enough, I did a test buy, even though I've sold it before, to see if the price stabilizes, because it went back up. Excuse me. And now it's back to being profitable where I'm willing to sell the item. So I bought, I think, like four bundles worth and sent it out yesterday, and I'm hoping that the price will stabilize at its current price, so that way I can get that replen back going, because the sales rank's like 4,000, and I was selling 20, 30 bundles a month, and that one kind of hurt deep inside whenever I stopped selling it, and so I'm hoping to get that one back. So what I typically try to do is every couple weeks, like my cell phone, say I'm selling my cell phone and it's not profitable, but I know I've sold quite a bit and it sells well, has a good sales rank and all that good stuff. I go back in every couple weeks, or when I'm in the store every couple weeks, I'll just scan it. It takes a minute to scan something and see if the price went back up, and see if the low ballers got out of it or whatever the case may be. So every couple of weeks I'll go through, and if it's been lost for like 3-4 attempts at looking at it, I'll ignore it, maybe come back to it 6-8 months or something like that, because you do want to get through the stores as fast as possible, because the faster you are, the more you scan, the more money you're going to make. I want to go to as many stores as I can on the days I go sourcing. I try to go 6-8 stores every time I go sourcing. That's typically what I do to manage my replens that I've lost. Is I'll go every couple weeks and I'll check it, or every month or two if it's something I lost for a while. Like I was selling a bundle of spinach. Amazon got on the listing. They dropped the price like $3, and it was like a $5 profit on a $6 purchase price. But cans of spinach are really heavy, so I've stopped selling it because it's not worth $2 to me to spend $6 to make $2. And I think the price went up a dime each on that too. I don't remember because I haven't bought it. But it's not profitable enough for me to want to buy it. So that's like an item I need to go back and look into next time I go sourcing, which is probably going to be tomorrow. So make sure, like, if you lose a replen, don't just completely give up on it. Check it every couple weeks or months. Like, with the pet food bundle I was talking about, that's like 5 pounds. I haven't got on it for a year or more. I didn't check exact dates. But, I looked at Keepa, and the price has been where it's at for the last 3 months. And, I've lost quite a bit of money on it. And there's only like one other person selling it, so I lost tons of money, over the past 3 months, especially since, the store's been pretty crappy. And I've struggled to find product at Ross and D's discounts and stuff like that. So, I've missed out on opportunities. Plus, it was an online arbitrage item that I was buying, or I'm buying again. So I use Rakuten, so I missed out on the big fat check, they call it, revenue from purchasing these items. I've missed out on, I think I make like $7 a bundle, and it cost me just around $14. The price does fluctuate on this specific item. So, I've lost out on probably selling 20 of those a month. So I'm lost out on $140 profit on top of, I think the website gives 3% on Rakuten. So I probably missed out. I think my last check I spent like 200 something. So Rakuten gave me like $6, rebate on this item. So if I did that twice, I bought 16 units. So I missed out over another $20 there from using Rakuten. So I've missed out on quite a bit of money on this one item. So I'm currently going through like a lot of old replens to see if there's stuff I've forgotten about and stuff like that. And I'm going to try to rebuild my replens, because it's really disappointing that I've allowed myself to not buy this item for so long. And that's what motivated me to make you guys this video. So I'm going to quit rambling about this. I urge you guys to go back. Any replens you may have lost with the current price increase that most stores, I'm guessing, have had, especially those of us in California, go back and revisit those replens. The prices could have gone up with what is now the new sell price and stuff like that. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.